Now the geometric definition of a conic section. Now let S be a fixed point and L be a fixed line. S be a fixed point and L be a fixed line. The fixed point S is called focus and the fixed line L is called directrix. This one is called focus and this line is called directrix. Now the locus of a point P moving such that the ratio of its distances from the fixed point and the fixed line is always a constant E. Constant E is called a conic section, where E is nothing but the ratio of the distances from the fixed point and fixed line. Now this fixed point is called focus and fixed line is called the directrix, and the E, the ratio, the value of the ratio E is called eccentricity of the conic. Now the standard definition of the conic section is SP by PM is equal to E, where SP is the distance between focus and the point, and PM is the distance between point and the directrix. So a conic is represented geometrically like this: SP by PM is equal to E. Another important thing, if E is equal to 1, that means SP is equal to PM, then the conic section is parabola. Very important. So when E is equal to 1, the conic section is parabola. So if 0 less than E less than 1, then the conic section is an ellipse. When this ratio SP by PM is less than 1, then the conic section will be an ellipse. If E greater than 1, then conic section is a hyperbola. So if E greater than 1, the conic section is a. First topic in conic section is parabola. We know that when the eccentricity E is equal to 1, the conic section will be parabola. Now the geometric definition of conic section parabola is, let S be the focus, L be the directrix, the locus of a point P moves in a plane such that the ratio of its distances from the fixed point S and the fixed line L is always a constant E, where E is equal to 1. That means the distance from the focus to the point and point to the directrix is always equal. That is, SP by PM is equal to 1 is called a parabola. So the fixed point is called focus and the fixed line is called directrix, and the line passing through the focus and perpendicular to the directrix is called axis of the conic or axis of the parabola here. So by the definition of parabola, SP by PM is equal to E, where E is equal to 1. That means SP by PM is equal to 1. So such a point, such the set of all points which moves satisfying this condition, they will form a parabola. Let us see the standard form of the parabola. So let us see the standard form of the parabola. The standard form of parabola standard form of parabola is y square is equal to 4ax. This is called the standard form of parabola. So now let S be the focus, S be the focus, L be the directrix. S be the focus, L be the directrix. We know that the points which are equidistant from focus and directrix always lies on a parabola. So let Z be the let Z be the foot of perpendicular from S to L. So let Z be the foot of perpendicular from S to L. Now this is the foot of perpendicular from focus to the directrix. Now the point which is equidistant from focus and directrix lies on parabola. So let capital A be the midpoint of the SZ. So let capital A be the midpoint of SZ. That is SA is equal to AZ. So let SA is equal to AZ is equal to small a. Let this distance be small a. Now let us construct ZAX as x-axis and YAY dash as y-axis. So ZAX as x-axis and YAY dash as y-axis. We consider coordinate axis ZAX as x-axis and YAY dash as y-axis. Since ZAX is x-axis and YAY dash is y-axis, so that capital A YAY dash as y-axis. So this implies capital A is 0, 0. Since A is the point of intersection of x-axis and y-axis, it will be the origin, that is both A 0, 0. And we have SA is equal to A. This implies capital S is A, 0. Therefore, focus is S, A, 0. We have focus. And Z is minus A, 0. This point is minus A, 0. And clearly you can see directrix is parallel to y-axis. Directrix is parallel to y-axis and passing through the point minus A, 0. Therefore, directrix is x is equal to minus A. Vertical line, equation of vertical line is x is equal to x1. So it will be x is equal to minus A. So x plus A is equal to 0. Now we have focus and directrix. Now let P be any point in this plane. So let P be any point in this plane. So let Px1, y1 be any point on the locus. Here the locus is parabola. So by the definition of parabola, SP by PM is equal to E, where E is equal to 1. So let PM be the perpendicular distance from focus to the directrix and SP is the distance between focus and point. So, by the definition of parabola we have SP by PM is equal to 1. That is the definition of parabola. Now here SP is equal to PM. Now what is SP here? So here SP is equal to PM. So SP is SA comma 0 and Px1 comma y1. So it will be root over x1 minus a whole square plus y1 minus 0 whole square is equal to where PM is the perpendicular distance from the point to the directrix. So it will be x1 plus a by root of 1 plus 0. Now squaring on both sides we will get x1 minus a whole square plus y1 square is equal to x1 plus a whole square. So x1 square plus a square minus 2a x1 plus y1 square is equal to x1 square plus a square plus 2a x1. x1 square a square cancelled. So y1 square is equal to 2a x1 plus 2a x1. Therefore y1 square is equal to 4a x1. Now this is the locus of the point Px1 comma y1. Therefore locus of P is y square is equal to 4ax. So this equation is called standard form of parabola. This equation y square is equal to 4ax is called standard form of parabola. Very important concept for IP exam also. Now let us trace the curve of parabola. Now consider the equation of the parabola y square is equal to 4ax. It can be written as y is equal to plus or minus 2 root ax. Now clearly you have root over ax, so x is always greater than 0. That means for the standard form of parabola you have to consider x as positive quantity. That means you have to take x values on positive x axis only. Since this is origin, you have to take x values on positive x axis only. Now, the second point is x is equal to 0. X is equal to 0. That implies y is equal to 0. When you write x 0, you will get y is equal to 0. It implies that curve passes through O or A 0 comma 0. Curve passes through the point 0 comma 0. This point is called vertex of the parabola. Origin is called vertex of the parabola. Another point. Now, if x tends to infinity, now if you take x tends to infinity like this, y tends to plus or minus infinity. If you take x as infinity, y tends to plus or minus infinity like this. Now when y is equal to minus y, if you replace minus y in place of y, there will be no change. If you write minus y whole square, you will get again y square. That means the curve is symmetric with respect to x axis. Very important point. The curve is symmetric with respect to the x axis. If you replace minus y in place of y and you get there will be no change in the curve, then it means that the curve is symmetric with respect to the the curve is passing through the origin and you have to take positive x values only, and the curve is symmetric with respect to the x-axis, and as x tends to infinity, y tends to plus or minus infinity. So the shape of the parabola will be like this. Now this conic section or this curve is called parabola. So we have to complete this curve in the standard form of parabola. So this is the standard form of parabola, and this horizontal line is called axis of the parabola. This point is called vertex of the parabola.